Hi there. Today I wanted to talk to you about PTSD. Quite a few people ask me for help with that. This is post-traumatic stress disorder. So what this is when we've had something really traumatic in our lives, something that's really impacted us in not a nice way, we hold on to that pain and we suffer, well, possibly indefinitely. And the PTSD can come from anything. You know, we used to call it shell shock in the war. Anything that was really stressful outside our usual daily stress that we're used to can really have this adverse effect on us and really make people's lives not pleasant, not peaceful. And that's, if you know me, everything that I don't want for you. I want your life to be peaceful. I want your life to be joyful. I want you to be able to live in the moment and enjoy everything that happens. And even those things that maybe you wouldn't have chosen to happen, if we can then meet them from a place of peace rather than a place of stress, of trauma, of unhappiness, we can handle our lives so much better. So to me, and you know I can only share with you my truth and how it's worked for me and how it works for my clients, is that these traumatic events can be dealt with just like I teach people how to deal with everything in their lives that they don't like. And it absolutely feels, I know, that it absolutely feels like you have no choice about how you're feeling about that event that led to right now. But I can promise you, from someone who is now at the other side and now helping others, that there is a choice to be made there, that it does become possible. It may not be available to you right this moment, but I promise that it can and it does become available to you to choose in every moment whether you allow that trauma in the past to affect the rest of your life. And people might say to me, but we felt this trauma for 20 years, or this trauma was the worst trauma that could possibly ever have happened to a person, but this wasn't just one trauma, it was trauma upon trauma upon trauma, or this trauma happened to me when I was really tiny, it was in my formative years, it is so stuck into my subconscious now. And really, honestly, none of that matters, because we can deal with it like we would deal with anything in our lives that we don't like, any way that we're feeling. You know, whether those feelings are anger, whether they're pain, they're hurt, they're jealousy, they're insecurity, we have a choice. And what I'm about is empowering you to know that you have that choice. And I promise you, when you make that choice the first time, you know, if you've been used to getting up every day and feeling the weight of that trauma and all the implications of it every morning for what seems like forever, and that first morning, when you wake up and you make the choice, you are able to make the choice. Today, this isn't going to ruin my day. It's not going to ruin this moment, because this moment, I have control over just this moment. And life is just a very long succession of this moment. So if we learn to make a choice in this moment, we've got it. Our life is okay. Our life is beautiful. And I promise, when you have that moment or that morning or that impact where it goes, yes, I get it. I've got a choice. That's the day your life changes. For me, it was like stepping into colour from a black and white life. To me, it was like the biggest weight in the world taken off my shoulders. To me, it was like a rebirth. It was like an epiphany. It was like an enlightenment. I can't tell you how huge this is when suddenly, we don't have to be the victim anymore. That thing can't hurt us. And maybe it won't happen right this second. All right, maybe we have to work on this a little bit more, but I'm here for you. Reach out to me. You know, I can do this. This is what I do. To you, it seems it's insurmountable. To you, it seems this is a problem that maybe you've tried to get fixed with different, maybe self-help books or maybe different counselling sessions or coaches. And this is something that you're feeling you're stuck with for life. But I know it isn't. And you know, put your trust in a professional. Put your trust in an expert. I can do this. This is what I do. And there's a lot of things involved in learning how to let go of something that you've held on so tightly for. You know, it's that kind of, it's almost a better the devil I know, because you know what your life looks like when you've got that trauma, when that is the backdrop to everything in your life. You know, it colours every decision you make. It affects your relationships. It affects your very being. And to let go of how you've been used to living for a long time looks scary. Yeah, it looks scary. I remember, really scary. And we hold on to all kinds of unhealthy stuff because we're scared to let go of it. But actually, when you learn that letting go isn't a thing to do, that letting go is actually just a quit holding on, you know, because I always want you to do less and not more, because I know that you're doing so much. You're doing so much. You've got no time to be. You're thinking and you're overthinking and you're overthinking. It's running wild, and it's giving you no space. So I'm not asking you to do more by letting go, by an action of letting go. You know, what this is a stopping holding on tightly. And when we make that release, the relief that we feel is, there are no words. I mean, what would it be like for you? You know, from now on you could just be happy. From now on, you could be peaceful. From now on, you could trust every decision you make, knowing that it is coming from your heart, it's coming from your soul, it's coming from a place of love, that it's not coming from a place of fear, that you don't have to look around over your shoulder all the time, that you don't need to remember that thing. I mean, so you know what I mean when I say there are no words. This is huge. You know, we can do that. So please, reach out. Take care for now.